Who it is you came here to see? Just Machel?
Machel, I want to see Angela Hunt, Sean Paul,
That's
Shaggy.
big.
And a shout out to KVTV. All the best to you and what you do, and enjoy Machel Monday and the rest of your carnival.
Hey, what's up? This is KVTV, and this is my twin brother right here, Chris, aka the Jillionaire.
This is Bungie Garland, Fiona and Alvarez. We have Sarah, Bungie.
They now kill the stage.
Machel place.
Yeah, the stage dead. Apparently, it was told.
Right now,
it's on its way to the hospital. The stage is, yeah.
Oh my God!
Look who reached Eddie Berlin! Lyrical!
I am the thousandaire. This is my break brother. One day I'm gonna be rich and famous like you.
Nah, you don't want to be like me at all.
No boys. It's like 40, 50 shows a year.
Mommy always say be careful what you wish for, you know. I wish it was only 40, 50 shows a year.
You know, Major Lazer has turned this whole soca thing upside down, inside out, and re-examined the whole genre of the music.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is because of what you, Diplo, Walsh have been doing.
Yeah, man. I mean, I appreciate that, you know what I mean? For us, it's just like, we just doing work. For me as a Trinidadian, for me as a West Indian, it's important to rep the West Indies, to rep Trinidad, to work with Machel, to work with Bungie, to work with all the local artists, you know, whether it's Olatunji. I think we just did a remix for Olatunji. We're doing some stuff with a lot of other young artists too, you know, so I mean, it's just important to rep the music, you know. If I out there every night on a stage, I might as well rep red, white, black, you know.
You know, Diplo, big dancehall fan, of course, Walsh already back Chinese. Yeah. You bringing in the soca music, you know, it's a whole Caribbean music.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's when you go away in places like, you know, Bangladesh, Australia, the Andes, how do people receive the soca music that we have here, man?
Well, to be honest with you, we have been to places that they never hear soca music before, they never hear dancehall music before, and they blow their mind. They're like, yo, I never seen this before, you know. When it was Palance, we had people all over the world Palance, and we had entire stadia, you know, 10,000 people left to right, you know. When we had Songbang, was the same thing, you know. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. For us, it's just about, it's a musical education, you know. Whether we're doing it with soca music, whether we're doing it with roots reggae and dancehall music, when we work with artists like
Ariana Grande. How did that come about, man?
Well, man, we did a record for Ariana Grande, and then Machel was like, yo, I have a vibe, we sent it to me, jump on it, mash it up, and now it's a hit, you know. Now it can't stop playing all over the Caribbean, all over North America, you know. So shout out to Ariana Grande, shout out to Machel Montano, you know. And yeah, we're just gonna continue to do fusion and bring, you know, the local artists to the international spotlight.
You know, we've been talking about the Soca 360.
Yeah.
Sure, Soca 365 as well, because it's from here, this is like the start. Trinidad Carnival is like the start of the rotation.
Yeah,
but you know, it goes all over the globe. And you, I mean, how many shows you did last year?
I can't count, but I don't know, must be over 300 shows.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You living out of like a bag or something?
Yeah, I mean, I have an apartment, but I'm not even there right now, so I don't know what I'm doing.
But you know something that's real important?
I have a place where I store my sneakers and singing, yeah.
Yeah, you know something that's real important? You're always repping this 868 business.
Yeah,
and you also always talk about your mommy home cooking, which I have sampled, I am telling you.
I mean, it's Trinidad we come from, big up mommy, you know, so we had a rep Trinidad, everywhere we go, you know.
Respect. So anyhow, we're going on party because Machel is getting on like a boss. This is the boss, and I am like just the employee tonight. KVTV, we're gone. Of course, all night here at Machel Montté, we've been talking to some of the most beautiful women in Trinidad, in the party. But of course, right now, we have one of the most beautiful women in the world, Miss Athaliah Samuel. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Because you know I've been rehearsing that, right? Yeah. How many people get that name wrong?
Out of 10, 9.
9.
Yeah.
So you see, I'm special. You look wonderful tonight.
Thank you. It's one of my designs. Aphrodisia, I designed.
You know what I wanted to ask you about? we've been seeing a clash, a collision of fashion, models, hot body people on the stage all night.
Well, that's what Trinidad and Tobago is really about, especially Carnival time. A lot of the people go into fitness, a lot of people go into the gym, and that is what, you know, the essence of, you know, healthy people have fit lifestyle. A lot of people are actually into that life now. So, you know, for a lot of people, it's actually becoming a trend to actually be healthy. A lot of their photos are becoming more sexy and fit type of photos.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know something? You're not just a good-looking, super hot, sexy chick. You also have a very high-profile, social conscious, and you're always on Twitter, you're on Facebook, and you talk about a lot of issues.
Well, that is who I am. Where I'm from, a lot of the times, a lot of people don't get opportunities at all. And I have been one of the persons out there who have made opportunities for myself. So now I've been designing. I launched in Cayman Island. I'm now going to showcase in Atlantic City coming. I'm going to go in Cayman Island again. They invited me. Also, Anguilla Swim Festival. They invited me there as well as model and designer. I have 2 franchises, Miss Supranational and Miss Intercontinental. I'm also the reigning Miss Intercontinental and top model Trinidad and Tobago 2015. I'm going to Egypt to represent Trinidad and Tobago.
So you see that this beauty pageant thing, it's not just all about beauty, it's hard work.
Oh, no, a lot of work, and worse yet is, you know, being the franchise holder is a lot more work. It's like the energy you put out, the no sleep, and I'm also a bachelor student. So I'm studying mass communication, so a lot of work going into PR and journalism for me, and events planning and stuff. So right now I'm kind of testing fate, doing about 5 things at the same time. Yeah.
And so you see that, not just a pretty face and an amazingly sexy body, you know, she's well spoken, and also my friends on Facebook. So. You know, here on KVTV, we're all about knowledge, enlightenment. My culture is not the singing, the band. I was always about the pop music. And this man here was one of the architects of my taste in music, Mr. Rennie B. You're doing better than me.
I'll probably just give you my job.
I'm good, man. You know, Rennie, you are responsible for so much that has happened in Trinidad music in this generation. How do you feel about that position?
Well, I feel pretty good about it. It's one of the reasons that I'm back here. And we'll be making an announcement after Carnival that I'm going to be staying around for a while to do a couple of things here.
You know, a lot of people didn't understand that when you used to talk about the chocolate city, this town, you know, that was like a kind of subliminal message about the black power. You know, tell us about what you see going on right now with the black power.
Well, you know, with Machel going on, it's kind of difficult to talk right now. But what I see happening here is a manifestation of what we were trying to do. I think a lot of folks understand now what we were trying to do then.
You know, Rennie Bishop is one of the DJs, not one of the DJs, the man who was responsible for me reaching late for communion, for confirmation classes every Saturday morning.
Well, we may surprise you because there are a couple of things we're going to do, and it may include some Saturday morning flashbacks. So that should be fun.
You know? So, Rennie, when you look at this whole setup here, Machel, these thousands of screaming fans, how do you see this evolution from what you were doing back then?
Well, you know, I am just elated to see this. I'm really happy to see such a big production accompanying a sensational artist. Machel is phenomenal. He is phenomenal, and I like to see, we haven't done a crowd as big as this, but we did crowds like this. And anytime I see people enjoying themselves and appreciating their own like this, I feel really good.
And this is KVTV with the man, Rennie B.